so very glad to see all of you here. I'm Beth's garden. My mind's with boredom. It gets rather dull in this garden, if you can truly call it a garden. Lady Tremaine, the owner of the house, a vile woman, doesn't really appreciate how beautiful a garden can be. Just as long as you keep weeds down, pests out, and fill it with the same old boring flowers that all the other stuffy rich folk plant, she's satisfied. It breaks my heart, it does. Pardon me, I'm being rude. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm the gardener, and apparently, the narrator of this little tale. You're here for the story, right? If you come to marvel at exotic flowers or admire the original topiaries, then you're going to be sorely disappointed. There's simply nothing extraordinary in this garden. I'm going to have a seat for now, if you don't mind. No one will be coming out here to check on me. Not without the excitement brewing after that nasty old house. The grandest royal ball of the whole year is tonight. Everyone who's anyone is going to the ball. The daughters from every household, rich and not so rich, will be there. And at the end of the ball, the prince will choose one of them to be his wife. Can you imagine? The prince is not too happy about this. I can tell you that. It's the queen's idea, and what the queen wants, the queen gets. Nice to be able to sit around when there's work to be done. I wish I was the boss. Hush now, you silly thing. Can't you see I'm talking to these fine people? I'm telling them about the ball tonight. How wonderful. I'll help you. Oh, lucky me. As I was saying, everyone is getting ready for the grand ball at the Royal Palace. Well, not everyone. No, that's true. One person might miss the ball altogether. Cinderella. Yes, poor Cinderella. You do know the tale of Cinderella. I mean, the real tale. The true tale of Cinderella? I don't believe they do. We're going to have to start from the beginning. Well, get comfortable. This is going to take a while. So how should we start? No. This material is hideous. This jewelry is hideous. And all of you are hideous. I cannot do a ball looking like some filthy ragamuffin. No. Let's start once upon a time. And maybe tell somewhere else. Good idea. Person you could ever know. She's also one of the unluckiest. When Cinderella was younger, her mother died from a terrible fever. Her father, a wealthy man from a poor family with high society ambitions, quickly married to a high society woman from a family that squandered their wealth away. It's the perfect pairing. He wants social status. She wants money. He travels around building his wealth. She lives in a splendid home. Her name is Lady Tremaine.
Cinderella, do not think you'd be allowed to sit around while there's work to be done. You must earn your keep in this house. Don't forget, the only reason I keep you around and don't throw you into the street is due to your overly generous father. He feels it would look bad for the family if anybody found his daughter living in the gutter. I doubt anyone would care. However, for his sake, I allow you a bed, clothing, and food. You must earn it. Now get this sidewalk cleaned up. I will not have this house look like trash, even if that dead mother of yours was.
My mother was a wonderful lady.
Silence. If you wish to eat this week, you will be silent.
Yes, ma'am. My mother was wonderful and beautiful. She was also very brave. She never let anybody treat her badly or treat others badly around her. I wish I could be that brave. I'd leave this place, see the world, and make my own way on my own terms. Who am I kidding? I'm so afraid of losing my home, even a bad home. I let them say the most horrible things and treat me in the cruelest ways. I'll be a servant in this house until I grow old, and the only world I'll see is in my books.
Poor Cinderella. She's braver than she thinks to know, but that's for later on in the story. Now, isn't that Lady Tremaine the most horrible person you've ever met? I mean, really. Of course, close behind her are two rotten daughters, Giselle and Anastasia. I met badgers with more pleasant temperaments than these girls. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Cinderella's ugly stepsisters. Well, I'm going to let you in a little known secret. They're both very pretty girls. It's true. It can even be argued that Gisela is the most beautiful girl in the whole kingdom. However, the outside is beautiful, the inside is not. Inside, Gisela is cold, cruel, and selfish. And Anastasia, well, we'll let you judge for yourself.
Here, Gisela. Lovely flowers for a lovely lady. I picked them myself.
Do you think I am pretty?
Yes, I do.
Then why would you give Gisela plain old red roses like any low-rent, mole-headed, mundane, middle-class girl could get at the nearest garbage can? I deserve the rarest, most unique flowers prepared by expert florists, not picked by your grubby hands.
Gisela brought us this chocolates, the finest chocolates in the world.
Do you think I am pretty?
Yes, I do.
Then why would you try to fatten it up, this perfect package that is Gisela? Do I look like some slovenly fat cow mooing over her dinner plate like one of those premium princesses permanently planted on her family's couch? I deserve diamonds, pearls, and rubies. Cover me from head to toe so I gleam like a work of art that is Gisela. Gisela, you have brought a gift for Gisela.
Yes, Gisela, I have.
May I see it? Do you think I am pretty? What are all of you people doing here? I do not like the outfits. Go change into something else. Something designer. What? I can't understand you.
I said Mother's looking for you. You never listen to me.
Be quiet, Anastasia. I'm busy waiting for these people to change into better outfits, especially the ones over there.
Ew, I don't like them. They're funny looking. I think there's a smell.
Whatever. Keep an eye on them and make sure they change. I'm going to see what Mother wants.
My name is Anastasia Belinda Cassandra Tremaine. I'm the sister of Gisela. I may not be as beautiful as she is, but I have other great qualities. Mother says that Sunday we'll find out what those are. But for now, I just need to be happy, knowing they exist somewhere. I'm classy, that's for certain. I could be smart. I know all the capitals of all the countries in all the world. I'm not just talking about the easy ones like France or Germany or even North Pole. I'm talking about the hard ones like, England. England is also called Britain, so it actually has two capitals. The capitals of England are E and B. I could also be funny. What kind of math do birds like? Algebra. Get it? Algebra? Owls are birds. Don't worry, I got a lot more of those.
Excuse me, Miss Tremaine?
What? Who are you?
I'm the gardener, miss. I work in your household.
I don't remember you. What do you want?
Your mother sent me to fetch you. She's holding dinner for you.
Dinner? Fantastic. I'm starving.
Horrible, horrible girls. Poor Cinderella has to wait hand and foot on this monsters. It's a miserable situation. I know it seems hopeless, but I can assure you, relief is on the way. Just relax. In fact, we're going to take you to a few days before the ball. A message is about to arrive. Set in motion a series of events that will hopefully have you cheering in your seats at the end. So sit back and enjoy.
All right, Anna, here's another one.
Please, dear, I never get these riddles.
Be confident. Okay, here goes. Walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening.
I don't know. A cow?
A cow? Are you even trying? The answer's man.
What?
Think about it. The morning is infancy, the afternoon is our middle years, and the evening is old age. Upon all fours of the baby, use our legs during middle years, and use the cane, the third leg, in our old age. Isn't it marvelous?
You are such a bright girl, Cinderella, which confounds me all the more about your behavior.
What do you mean?
Oh, Cinderella, why do you tolerate such cruelty and mistreatment by Lady Tremaine and her gargoyles?
Be nice.
Be nice? That's the problem, Cinderella. You're always nice. You never get cross until those teacher girls to stick it in their ears.
Getting angry won't help. If I got angry every time they're mean to me, it wouldn't go long for us, bitter and cruel as they are. Those girls want to be who they are from their mother, and she learned it from her mother. Whenever they started me, I think what my real mother would do, and then I just smile and relax. I actually feel sorry for them.
Your real mother would have punched them all in the nose.
Anna,
Well, at least I'd like to punch them all in the nose. Anyway, why don't you write and tell your father how they treat you?
you can walk there with Dad too. Day night, he would never leave his business travels to see if I was telling the truth. He'd do what's easiest for him, and that does not involve helping me.
Why not leave? Go out and seek your fortune on your own.
This is my home, Anna. I couldn't leave it all behind. This is when my memories of my mother are strongest. Over there, we'd play cards or read stories until I'd fall asleep, and she would carry me up into my room. In the summer, we'd spend hours playing in the garden, playing hide and seek, or looking for bugs in the grass. My happiest memories are in this house. I won't leave here. That means I have to tolerate those women, then I will.
It isn't right. You can't let yourself be treated horribly forever. You must stand up for yourself.
I don't know how, Anna. I'm afraid of losing what I have.
Someday, Cinderella, opportunity will knock on that door. And when it does, you need to grab it with both hands. Maybe this is it, Cinderella.
Don't be silly, Anna.
Who could that be?
You'll never know if you don't answer it.
That's true.
I'm the royal attendant to the king. Where's the lady of the house?
I'm afraid she and her daughters are out this afternoon shopping.
Oh dear, I was given explicit instructions to deliver these only to the ladies of each household directly, not to the housekeepers and cooks. It'd be quite inconvenient to have to come back later.
And what's wrong with housekeepers and cooks?
Oh, nothing. It's just that the queen is very particular about her instructions and is quite nervous that every eligible young lady receives her invitation as soon as possible.
Invitations? For what?
A royal ball.
How grand is the occasion? A birthday? An anniversary?
No, much more important. The king and queen have arranged the ball for this Friday night so that the prince can pick a kingdom from one of the kingdom's fair maidens.
And does the prince wish to marry?
What the prince wishes is of little consequence.
How romantic.
Well now, why don't you give the invitations to Cinderella here? She's no servant girl, though they treat her like one. Father is the master of this house.
Cinderella? You're Cinderella?
Yeah?
That's splendid. It's not a bit surprising. I do an invitation for you right here along with Lady Tremaine and her daughters, Grisella and Anastasia.
An invitation for me? That's not possible.
Let me see. It's true, an invitation to the royal ball for you. This is that opportunity we have talked about.
Yes, that's very nice. Well, here you go, young lady. I do hope you have a lovely time. Don't forget to give the other invitations to your mother and sisters. Stepmother. And I do hope you'll find something suitable to wear.
Just never you mind, Mr. Royal Attendant. Cinderella will be the belle of the ball. Now, don't you have any other invitations to deliver?
Yeah, I do.
Then don't let us keep it.
Thank you. Oh, and a royal ball. I can't believe I'm going to a royal ball.
Both hands, Cinderella. Both hands.
These are fine chickens, butcher. How much for each? 3 pence each. A fair price.
I would like a large melon and 2 heads of lettuce. And an apple. Can I please have an apple? I've got the finest apples in the entire kingdom.
All right, the biggest apple you've got, please.
Yahoo! Will there be anything else?
I'm looking for a remedy for my aching joints. I've got just what you need right back here. Nothing too expensive, I hope. You can't put a price on health. I can. I have the finest gowns in the entire I have the finest gowns anyone can purchase. You want to look your best at the Royal Ball on Friday? This one is quite beautiful.
And expensive. Our parents will never agree to pay so much.
Do you want to ruin an opportunity to be a Prince's Bride? This is no time to buy cheap. It'll only be the finest dressed girls that catch the eye of the prince and the thrill of the queen.
She's right. I must have this dress.
I just don't know.
I need some cabbage for tonight. Why don't you go see if the farmer has some fresh pears?
All right, Anna.
These are beautiful dresses.
And very expensive. I'm sure you can find my mother's old dress to wear to the ball. And besides, what does it matter what I wear? I just want to go to the ball. I don't care if the prince wants to marry me or not.
That's right. You just go and have fun. You'll certainly have a better time than all those crazy parrots trying to get you.
Let's go fetch some pears.
Grab the gypsy, grab the little thief.
Constables! Constables! What happened? What's the matter? Quiet, please! Quiet! What's going on here? This little thief was stealing the farmer's apples! No, I wasn't. Quiet, you. We all know you took the apples. Who saw the child take the apple?
Well, speak up.
Well, of course she took the apples. The evidence is all around her.
Thief.
That
Child shouldn't even be around honest and decent people.
Stop it, stop it. Listen to yourselves. It's disgusting.
Did you see what happened?
Yes, I did. A man in black hood grabbed the apples. He knocked the child down and some of them fell. These people just assumed she was the thief.
But look how she's dressed.
So what? You call yourself decent, but you're already condemned this innocent child just because how she's dressed? How's that decent? None of you saw it happen, but you're ready to tell the constables lies support your mistrust. How's that honest? You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Which way did the thief go?
That way.
You can't catch me!
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You are very kind.
I know it's like to be treated unfairly.
Yes, thank you again. I'd better leave now. Come, dear. Let's go now.
What about the cabbages and pears?
There are other markets in this kingdom, dear. And anyway, there appears to be a lot of rotten fruit in this one.
Tremaine, we used to ride for you today.
Can't you see we are eating?
We can certainly hear it.
What did you say?
I said, would you like a carrot?
No, I would not. However, I do believe there are dishes to be done.
Yes, ma'am. I will attend to those immediately.
And as for you, how dare you interrupt our dinner? You're filthy and have no business among civilized people.
I'm losing my appetite just smelling her.
But
Make her leave, Mother. She has letters delivered by a royal attendant.
What?
they're invitations from the Queen.
From the Queen?
Gimme! Girls, stop this immediately. Hope you haven't dirtied those invitations with your hands, Cinderella. It says, you are cordially commanded to attend a ball this Friday evening in honor of Prince Charming. At the conclusion of the evening, His Royal Highness will select the finest lady to be his bride.
His bride? That's marvelous. Can you imagine how wealthy we'll be when the prince selects me as his bride?
Yes, my dear, I can easily imagine how wealthy we'll be.
Hold on, he might select me.
Please, Anastasia, this isn't the time for jokes.
Of course not. When the prince sees your beautiful sister, Drizella, he'll immediately fall in love. Our job, Anastasia, is to make certain he spends the most time with Drizella. You just do as your mother says.
But he might like me.
Nonsense, Anastasia. He's going to want to meet an attractive girl.
Yes, Mother.
That's not fair. All of us have the chance to meet the prince, even if we don't wish to marry him. Since we aren't able to attend to meet the royal family.
Us? Did you say us?
She thinks she's going to the ball.
I'm going to the ball. I received an invitation just like all of you.
You what?
An invitation. I received an invitation just like all of you.
Impossible.
Prove it. Let me see it.
You see, I've never been to a ball before. I'm sure it'll be very exciting. I've certainly never met a member of the royal family whose clothes are as nice as they seem.
What are you babbling about, Cinderella? How can you attend a royal ball without an invitation?
I have an invitation. Look, my name's on it.
On what?
This isn't funny. Please give me back my invitation.
You mean this scrap of old paper? This piece of trash?
Please!
Enough. Drizella, give that to me.
Thank you, Lady Tremaine.
Do you imagine I would humiliate the Tremaine name by being seen with a useless, ignorant peasant such as you? How stupid and naive are you, Cinderella? This isn't an invitation. It's a piece of trash, some foul garbage.
That would explain why her name is on it.
What do we do with trash in this household, Anastasia?
We give it to Cinderella?
No, you idiot, we burn it.
No, please don't do that.
Burn it, Anastasia.
Yes, Mother.
It goes beautifully, doesn't it?
Why would you do that? Not right. Not right. How can you be so unfair, so cruel?
Not right? I decide what is not right in this household. You call me cruel, but it's cruel time to keep you in my house all of these years. I've had enough of you tonight. Go to your room and don't let me see you until tomorrow when you get back to work. You're nothing but a servant in this household. And don't you ever forget that again. Go.
I wish we could get rid of that girl.
It doesn't matter. All that matters is the ball and you marrying the prince.
Mother, there's something written on the other side of this invitation.
Let me see.
What does it say?
It says that if any eligible lady does not attend the ball, then she and her family will be arrested. Arrested for disobeying a direct command of the Queen. Arrested and their property seized.
Well, that's not a problem then. We're all going.
Except that they invited Cinderella, you dolt.
And they're expecting 4 ladies from the Tremaine household.
And when only 3 show up,
Maybe we shouldn't have burned that invitation.
Hush, Anastasia. Perhaps it is time you get your wish, Drizella.
I don't see what you mean.
We certainly can't be in trouble with the Queen if something were to happen to Cinderella. If something dreadful happened to the poor girl, in case she might not be able to attend the ball. In fact, the prince might be inclined to spend a few extra minutes with Cinderella's dear, beautiful. Grieving, sister. Don't you agree, Drizella?
Yes, Mother, I certainly do. I'll need a strong shoulder to cry on in my time of trial.
What are you both talking about?
I think it's time we rid ourselves of this girl permanently.
I don't see what you mean.
Don't you, Anastasia?
We can't kill her.
Anastasia, no one's talking about that.
No, Anastasia will simply make Cinderella disappear.
But where are we going to find a magician that can make the whole world disappear? Though, he might be able to saw her in half.
Anastasia, there are other ways to disappear?
I don't understand.
Be quiet, Anastasia. Mother and I have planning to do.
I don't think I like this. Cinderella's a twit, but this seems very bad. I need to think.
And all the invitations have been delivered? No one has been forgotten?
Yes, Your Majesty, it has been done.
Very good, very good. We are pleased.
Thank you, Majesty. What do you wish of me next?
Be certain that the flowers, the food, and the music are all as we have requested. We do not wish to be displeased at the ball, Rupert. Not in the slightest.
Yes, Your Majesty. The food and the flowers are as all of you requested. However,
We do not like, however.
the King, Your Highness, the King has told me he'll be in charge of the music.
Rupert, we are in charge of everything. Do as we have instructed. We shall discuss these matters with the king ourselves. You are dismissed. Wake the king.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Highness, the Queen is here, sir.
What? Who's here?
We are here.
Snuggle Bear, give us a hug.
Stop that. We are not amused.
You do realize there's just one of you, right? Don't want people thinking my honey blossom's a little loony, right, Barnes?
We are not loony, and you should know how to act like a person of royalty by this point in your life.
Yes, dear.
You have been asked not to interfere with the plans for this Friday's ball. It is important to me that it goes as planned.
But your music is so unhip.
It is not.
Oh, it's boring.
No, it is not. It is very proper and entertaining music.
Boring.
Proper and entertaining.
Super boring.
I happen to like that music.
You said I.
Stop it! Dear, we would really appreciate it if you would let us do all the details of this ball.
Tell you what, let me give you a little example of the music I have in mind. And if you really hate it, I'll drop the whole thing and leave you alone, okay?
Will this take long?
Just trust me. Okay, girls, get down here. You girls ready to bring it?
Sir, it's rough.
She did! Awesome! How much trouble can be generated from one royal ball? The queen is quite determined to make sure that everything goes her way. Yes, the queen, as well as the king, is determined to have the prince married. Why? Who knows? The ways of royalty are often hard to understand. There's one member of the royal family who'd rather wish this ball was not happening. Yes, the prince has no desire to marry anyone. You see, the prince has dreams of his own. Wait, here comes the prince now. He could probably explain his feelings a whole lot better than we could. Very true, very true. Anyway, we have a lot to do before the story ends. Things to prepare and such.
I had to get out of that castle. Sometimes my parents drive me nuts. I mean, they're nice people though, but sometimes, this ball for instance, this is crazy. I'm supposed to pick a wife out of a pack of girls I met for the first time. Crazy. How am I supposed to do that? Is this how normal people get married? Guards?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is this how normal people get married?
No, sir, I don't believe so, but of course, I'm not married, so I could be wrong. I'm not married either, sir, but I'm pretty certain most people get to know each other more than one night before they get married.
That's what I thought. Listen, I need some me time. How about you two head back to the castle and tell the cook to have some sandwiches ready for when I return. I'll be back within the hour.
I don't think we should leave you unguarded.
I'll be fine. Just go.
Yes, Your Majesty, as you command.
Hello.
Hello, I'm sorry if I disturbed you.
Not at all. I was just out enjoying the fine weather and practicing.
Oh, do you play?
Badly.
I'm sure that's not true. I bet you're very talented.
I appreciate the kind words.
Well, I'd better be on my way.
Why in such a hurry? Why don't you come and sit for a bit? You look as though you've been working very hard. I'm sure you could use a break.
You know, I really must go. I'm on my way to the market.
Out here, the markets are all in town.
It's a special market at Edgebriar's Woods. It's definitely out of the way, but my stepmother told me to purchase a special cloth there for my stepsister's dresses. They're all attending the ball this Friday and want to look exceptionally nice for the prince.
Oh, the ball. What a lot of nonsense.
You really think so? It sounds divine to me. I'd love a chance to dress up in a beautiful gown, walk on clean marble floors surrounded by the portraits of kings and queens. Imagine dancing and laughing under the lights of 1,000 candles. To have the chance to meet exotic rulers from far-off lands and stuff yourself full of fancy sweets and delicacies would be heaven. I just know it'd be very, very exciting.
Exciting? A bunch of overdressed girls parading around to impress some puffed-up toad of a prince?
Puffed up toad? That seems very unkind. I'm sure he's a very nice prince.
Have you met him?
No?
Well, I have. He's boring and kind of unattractive. I think he smells a little, too.
Stop it. I think you're jealous. He gets to live in a castle and do whatever he likes.
You really don't know him, do you? The prince does not get to do whatever he likes. Do you think he wants to pick a wife this Friday? The king and queen want that, not the prince. He wants to travel all over, play music, and meet the most interesting people he can find. He wants to discover lost worlds and eat really weird food. He wants to work with his hands and get dirty. You might want to live the rest of your life in some castle, bound by a million rules of royal behavior, but not me. I mean, not him.
Well, not me either. You may know the prince, but you do not know me. I know what it's like to be trapped in your own home, subjected to rules imposed by others, all your choices taken away. Royal ball may be old hat for some rich fellow like you, but for me, that's a new adventure, the first of many I would love to have.
And of course, a chance to marry a prince.
I don't want to marry him. I don't marry anyone yet. There's too much to see and do. I just wish I'd get the chance. You say trapped by rules and behavior? Then I'd really like to meet him. He and I have something in common. Being trapped, I mean. I make some comments to you, common servant to you. I have hopes and dreams as big as any princess.
I never said you were common. I don't believe that for a moment.
Thank you. I really must be on my way. If I don't get the material, my stepmother will have my head. Thanks for the conversation. It was nice. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, and be careful. Briar Woods can be a dangerous place.
I will be.
Hold on. You said your stepmother sent you?
Yes?
But you're not going to the ball? It was my understanding that every lady of each household is required to attend. Why not you?
Well, required?
Stop! Unhand her!
You heard him.
Be quiet. We don't need to trap any of its Americans like this fool here. Take her.
Yes, Count Vasily. What should we do with him?
Shall we take him as well?
No, we haven't time to trap this alone. Across the countryside. We'll take this one, and that will do for now. Come, let's return to camp. I'm hungry and feel like celebrating a successful day.
Huzzah!
I did just as Gisela told me. I went to an expert force and bought the most expensive, unique flowers I can find. She just cut the heads off and hit me with the stems. I don't think she likes me.
I want purchased a beautiful golden necklace with a ribbon encrusted pendant. She smashed up the large rock and made me into broken pieces. I brought her a kitten.
By the way, it's intermission time. Come back in 5 minutes if you could. We're out of here.
Cinderella, that's for sure. However, fortune smiles on the good-hearted. You see? Don't tell them what happens now. I think we've helped these people enough. They can make it through the rest of the story without us. Yon for now, but see you later on in the evening.
Are our guests comfortable? As comfortable as they're likely to get. Good enough. Who wants to roll dice?
You mean who wants to lose their money to you?
Stop crying.
We can't!
Stop. What is it?
I'm Daisy! And I'm Petunia!
Well, I'm Cinderella. If we can stop crying, I'm the way out of this mess.
It's hopeless! Utterly hopeless! Get on you!
Well, thank goodness for that. How did she end this predicament?
Mother told us never walk near Briar's Woods. But we walked near Briar's Woods. Mother told us that bad people lived in the dark forest. Bad people came out of the dark forest. Mother told us that we would be snatched away. And we were snatched. Why didn't we listen to Mother?
Stop it! You want to get home or not?
We most definitely want to get home. Home back to Mother.
Yes, I'm sure she's anxious to have you home as well.
I win again.
When don't you win, Count Vasily?
They like to play games, don't they?
Who cares?
They like to play gambling games.
So
that's how we're going to win our freedom. Hey you, don't want to call Count Vasily.
quiet down over there. You have no business addressing Count Vasily. Shall I gag her, my Count?
No. What do you want, impertinent child?
It appears to me that you're a gambling man. Is that correct?
Gambling man? No, I'm a gambling master. And if you now beat me, I'll let you all move me. Why do you ask?
Because I can beat you.
That's your plan?
Trust me, please don't cry.
What do you have in mind?
A simple wager. If I can outwit you, let us all go free.
Why should I even bother? What is in this wager for me? I already have you as my prisoners. What could you possibly offer if you lose?
My obedience and cooperation. You know they'll try to escape at every opportunity. However, if I lose, I promise you no trouble. I let myself be sold as a servant without any fuss at all. In fact, I'll make myself seem so willing to be sold that you'll easily make much more money for me than if I was an obvious troublemaker. Nobody wants a disobedient servant.
Interesting. You make some sense, girl. However, I only have one amendment to your wager. Pay for your freedom, not theirs. Cannot afford to give away all my goods. Now what's the profit in that?
Well, don't tell me Vader is everything. What kind of gambler are you?
I'm a smart gambler, and it's your freedom or no freedom. Make your decision.
Then let me play for their freedom, and I will stay.
Truly, you will not try to escape. Will be cooperative and obedient.
Yes, I will.
What is your name?
Cinderella.
Very well, Cinderella. You have a wager.
You would do that for us? You are the finest person we have ever met. No matter what happens, you've made two friends for life.
Great. I need a table, a bowl, and a cookie. Place them right here.
So, should I get a switch bowl of cookies under?
No, I'm going to eat that cookie without touching the bowl or moving the table.
Impossible.
We'll see. Delicious. That was one of the finest cookies I've ever had.
What are you talking about? Then eat the cookies. See? What did I tell you?
I win.
Wonderful, wonderful. You two take those two willing sounds back home to their families. They're giving me a hand anyways. As for you, Cinderella, come sit and share a meal with me. You have the heart of a gypsy. That was a brilliant trick.
Thank you.
It's a shame we have to sell you.
I've never met someone nearly as great as me. We must celebrate this moment. Have you seen gypsies celebrate?
No, I haven't.
Then you're in for a treat.
fantastic.
Come, you're tired, my dear, and it's been a long night. We'll find a comfortable blanket for you to sleep on, and in the morning, we'll deal with what we must deal with, even if it breaks old Big Zoe's heart.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm going to be the belle of the ball. The prince is certain to pick me.
Yes, Gisela, very soon you will be a princess, and all the benefits of being your mother, palatial home, fine gowns, and grand parties. It's all I've dreamed about since you were born. What did you dream about when I was born, Mother? Peace and quiet, dear. Your sister and I are planning. But I want to work on my gown as well. I'll look beautiful for the prince, just like Gisela.
You can't be serious. An army of dressmakers, hairstylists, and makeup artists can make you look half as good as me. I'm perfection, and you're just a step above Cinderella. And with her gone, you're as low as it gets in this family, Anastasia.
Mother, tell her to stop that. Anastasia, who's Mother's little princess? Me? Are you serious? No, Gisela is. It is up to you and me to make sure she gets all the success and happiness she deserves, whatever the cost. Gisela is like me when I was a young girl. She's beautiful, ambitious, and deserving of all she desires. You're more like your father.
Thank you, Mother.
I never really liked your father. But he had his uses. You two have your uses. And at the ball, your use is to take up space. Give Gisela all the time she needs with the prince, so that he will fall madly in love with her. You just do as your mother says.
Yes, Mother.
Good. Now why don't you go clean up somewhere else in the house? I'm sure one of the fireplaces needs cleaning out.
Yes, Mother.
On second thought, you can clean up the scraps in here. Come on, Gisela. We'll find some jewelry to go with your gown.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Mother.
I guess I found out my great quality was I'm a grade A sap. How could people treat a member of their own family that way? It's cruel and selfish and... Oh, Cinderella! What a horrible thing I've been a part of. Cinderella, if I could tell you I'm sorry, I'd tell you a thousand times. I'm sorry. It's too late though. She's gone and I didn't even try to stop this. She's as horrible as they are. Maybe someday I'll be able to make it up to Cinderella. Maybe.
Calm yourself, Your Highness.
Calm myself? How can I when that poor girl's in the hands of cutthroats and robbers?
There's nothing to be done, sir.
Baloney! My father could have sent troops to look for her and to bring her back safely.
Sir, the resources cannot be spared to go out and try to find her.
Baloney! My father could have sent troops to look for her and to bring her back safely.
Sir, the resources cannot be spared to go out and try to find her. Sir, she is just one girl. The resources cannot be spared to go out and try to find her.
If this one girl had been a member of the royal family, the king would have spared nothing to go and find her and bring her back. But she's just a girl from some lesser household and therefore doesn't merit that kind of attention. There's something very wrong about that, Rupert, and it makes me angry.
I'm sorry, sir. And that's what will make you a good king.
Oh, don't try and butter me up, Rupert. Go find my guards and tell them to prepare a horse.
Sir?
I will go after the girl myself.
No, sir, it cannot be done.
What can't be done?
Helping young girls in need, for one thing.
The prince wishes to go after the girl himself.
Over my dead body.
Mother.
Son, don't bother. I've already given orders that you're not to be provided a horse, carriage, or any other means to go after this girl. You are not to leave this castle.
But father.
Son, we've gone over this. It isn't realistic to send soldiers to go after this girl. The gypsies are too well hidden. The forest too large. Chances are too small. We have many other needs in this kingdom that require our attention. Even the most heartbroken stepmother understands this. Why can't you?
It's unfair.
Yes, it is, and my heart weeps for this poor girl, but there simply isn't anything realistically that we can do about it. I'm just grateful they didn't recognize you and snatch my little boy away from me.
That's right. Now we must focus our minds on the ball and find you a wife.
I don't want a wife. I want to travel and have grand adventures.
Posh, you'll marry and be happy about it.
It worked for your mother and me. Look how happy she is.
I don't want to be married.
Don't throw a tantrum, dear. Once you meet all the lovely young ladies at the ball, I'm quite certain you'll change your mind. From what I hear, many of them are quite lovely.
That's right. And if you still feel badly about this poor girl, then you can spend some time consoling her devastated stepsister.
Yes, that'd be a very kind thing to do. Rupert, what was the stepsister's name?
Gisela Tremaine, Your Majesty.
Good, that settles it then. You spend a few extra moments with this Drizella, and at the end of the evening, I select a wife. Who knows, maybe this Drizella would make a wonderful princess.
The Tremaine family would be acceptable marriage material.
You people drive me crazy.
He's definitely coming around.
I think you're right. Don't you agree, Rupert?
I always do, sir.
night, and the violins will make the stars dance.
The air is warm, and the breeze is as comfortable as a quilt.
Look at Cinderella sleeping so peacefully. I hope she has a restful sleep this night and that the morning is a long time arriving. Tomorrow she is to be sold.
Maybe she could be saved somehow.
There's nothing to be done. Let's all go to sleep. It's late. Good night, Cinderella. May your dreams bring you joy since your days never will.
Cinderella, Cinderella, it is time to wake up.
Good morning, Countess Lily. Did you sleep well?
No, I did not. My heart aches at what must happen today. Everyone wake up. We have work to do.
Am I to be sold today?
Yes, although it makes no pleasure for me to do so.
Then why do it? You could release me if you wished.
No, unfortunately he cannot.
Why?
He has made a contract. And a contract is a promise. And a gypsy never breaks a promise. So he has no choice but to tell you today.
Wait a minute. Who would pay you to kidnap and sell me? I'm nobody.
We cannot tell you that either. Obviously, it's somebody who really wanted you out of the way.
The only person who feels that badly about me would be... No, she wouldn't. She couldn't hate me that much.
You know, it doesn't really matter at this point. Get some food and prepare yourselves. It's a long walk to the slaver's market. Good morning, all. What's for breakfast?
I'm starving.
There's meat by the fire.
Hey, it's you. What are you doing here?
Good morning.
You know Cinderella.
Yes, she saved me at the market from being arrested.
Hush! Let the child explain herself.
Well, there was a thief at the market who stole some apples, but the people there accused me.
Typical.
The people called the constables and were going to arrest me. When she stepped in and convinced the officers it wasn't me, I'd have been in one of the king's dungeons right now if it wasn't for her. Thank you again.
You saved my child?
I'm glad to help.
No, you don't understand. We all deeply and forever indebted to you. I cannot break a contract, but I can't sell someone who has saved a gypsy. No matter what I do, I break gypsy law. I'm turned into quite a bothersome person.
I'm very sorry.
Mother would know what to do.
Yes, that is true. Quickly, go get Countess Lillica.
What have you done now, Basili? I see. It is quite simple. You cannot break a contract, nor can you sell this girl, who has saved your daughter from imprisonment into a life of servitude herself. Therefore, we will do neither.
What? I can fulfill the contract and free the girl?
Simple. I will buy Cinderella. Here, 10 gold coins. Do you accept my price?
Yes, of course.
Good. The contract is fulfilled. Now, Cinderella, as your new mistress, I've decided to release you for the kindness you have showed my daughter. You are free.
Thank you so much. That's a wonderful solution to the problem.
I'm used to it. Brazil is always getting into one mess after another. As for you, I owe you much more than freedom. You have given me back my child, and I must do something for you. Much more.
Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. I'd be insulted if you did not let me help. What is the thing you desire most in the world at this moment?
Something I don't think you can give me.
Tell me, what is it?
I wish to go to the ball. I wish to spend one night dressed in a beautiful gown in a real palace, dancing and laughing and just enjoying myself.
Is that all? I thought it was going to be something hard.
But I don't have an invitation or a gown or even a way to get there.
Leave that to me. Bella, come here. This girl needs an invitation for the ball. What can you do for her?
I have invitations in gold prints, silver prints, and gold
Gold print. Nothing else would suit our dear Cinderella. There, you have the invitation. Now let's find the transportation. You two, come here. Yes, Countess? Remember that carriage that we borrowed from the tax collectors a few months ago? The orange one? That looks like a giant pumpkin? Yes, that's it. Go get it cleaned up and ready to travel. Cinderella will arrive at the ball in grand style. She should also be escorted by a pair of pampered-looking coachmen. Look through the clothing that has been loaned to us over the years and get yourself dressed up nicely. At once, Countess. Wait, we wouldn't want her to meet some unsavory bandits along the way to the ball. Have 7 of our finest horsemen escort her to and from the ball. Make certain they're dressed well also. Go.
Thank you so much. I can't believe I might be going to the ball.
Not might, we'll be going to the ball. All we need is a gown, and you'll be ready to impress the snobbiest member of the royal court. The dress must be something special. No ordinary gown will do. In my wardrobe is the dress I wore when I was Basili. It is very special to me, it belonged to my mother, and is the only thing of hers I have left.
I couldn't possibly borrow that. What if something happened to it?
That is a risk I will be happy to take. Go to Mother's wardrobe and bring my special gown back to me.
Yes, Mother. Anything else?
Yes, bring the glass slippers as well.
At once, Mother.
Now listen to me very carefully, Cinderella. At midnight, you must leave the ball. When the clock begins time, you must hurry back to the edge of Briar's Woods.
Why?
Tonight, the gypsies will travel across the Black River to the lands outside this kingdom. We have overstayed our welcome, and it will be dangerous for us if we stay any longer. A ferry awaits us to help us cross. But if we're late, they will leave without us, and eventually King's soldiers will find us and arrest us. If you stay any longer, your coachman and escorts will be unable to escape with us. And so when I find your precious heirloom, the gown forever.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Good, your word is all I need.
It's beautiful. The most beautiful gown I've ever seen.
Thank you. You can return it when we meet again tonight. As for the slippers, they're yours to keep.
You've already been too kind.
There's magic in the slippers, Cinderella. Gypsy magic. They'll help you in ways neither of us can predict. Tonight is your night, Cinderella. Your magical night.
Like a princess. All of your dreams will come true. No one will be able to take their eyes off you. But don't forget what Lady Lilica said. At midnight, you must leave the ball.
minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen, and I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
10 minutes ago I saw you. You looked up when I came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news.
I have found her,
I have found him, he's the light of the stars in my eyes.
we are dancing,
We are flying
and she's taking me back to the skies.
in the arms of my love. I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen.
And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
To meet you. This is my daughter, Drizella. It is an honor. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am very sorry for your recent tragedy.
My what? Oh, yes, very sad indeed. I did love my dear stepsister so very much.
It was a painful loss to all of us. However, one cannot dwell on such things forever. Healing must begin.
She was only taken yesterday. You heal very quickly.
I'm not healed. I'm barely holding together. Of course, being able to speak with you makes it so much more bearable. Perhaps, Mother, you and Anastasia could go get some punch?
Is this another daughter?
Yes, but she is too shy to speak.
I've heard many interesting things about you, Your Majesty.
Really? Like what?
Well, you're rich.
That's true. What else have you heard? You said many interesting things.
You're going to be king someday.
That's also true. That's kind of how the whole prince thing works out.
Oh, Prince, you are so funny. By the way, don't you think my gown is beautiful?
Certainly.
That's one thing you can count on with me, Your Highness. I always look beautiful. Never a hair out of place, and my fashion sense is unmatched. I mean, you can tell just by looking at all the other girls. I'm a little embarrassed for them. I wish I could go to each one and help them look better. That's the kind of person I am. Very giving, very kind.
Of course. I can tell.
Do I know you?
No, I'm sure we've never met.
Are you sure? There's something very familiar about you, though I can't place my finger on it.
No, I'm certain I remembered such a noble lady we met before.
I suppose.
Excuse me, have we met?
No, we haven't, but I get that a lot. I'm new in town. You must be a friend of the prince?
How dare you not recognize the prince? Don't be offended, Your Highness. I'm sure she's just simple-minded.
You're the prince? I'm sorry, I was misinformed.
Sorry doesn't always cut it, miss.
I'm all right, thank you. Would you care to dance?
Of course, I'd love to.
I was talking to this young lady.
Yes, that'd be wonderful.
Mother, who is that girl and why is she stealing my prince?
I don't know, Drizella, but I know I've met her before.
She looks quite beautiful.
Be quiet, Anastasia, and why didn't you stop her? You were supposed to keep the other girls away so the prince would pick me as his wife.
Well, Drizella, if you were more interesting, maybe he'd stay with you.
Mother!
Stop whining. Hush, I'll not have you make a scene in front of the king and queen. Now, Anastasia, go over there and get that girl away from the prince.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Mother!
Stop whining, Gisela. I'll think of something. Impossible! Impossible!
What?
I know who that is. It's Cinderella. She has escaped and has made it to the ball and is stealing the prince for herself.
No, that's not possible. She was taken away.
That's her, and if she marries the prince,
We're dead.
I bet she knows you who had her kidnapped.
watch your tone, Anastasia. Watch your tone.
Oh no, it's midnight. I have to go.
What do you mean you have to go? Aren't you enjoying yourself?
Yes, mother, ever know? I made a promise. A promise I'll leave by midnight. I have to go.
Your name? What's your name?
This may be our chance, girls. We need to leave as well.
What do you mean? With her gone, I can be with the prince.
Yeah, but with his mind on Cinderella, you have no chance of nabbing him as your husband. We need to leave as well. Cinderella will be returning home to get some of her mother's things. We need to leave and make sure she is gone for good this time.
Where is he going? Son, come back.
The Queen! Is she really gone?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Then let's hit it!
I can't believe it. This is the most wonderful evening I've had in such a long, long time. I danced at the ball. For a moment, I was special. I was free. It was an incredible feeling. I'm never going to live like a servant again. I'm going to go back to my house, get my important things, and say goodbye to Anna. Then I'm going out into the world and do all those things I dreamed about. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free.
Now every time I look in the mirror, I see who I am. A girl with a dream for adventure, a girl with a plan. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. And don't it feel good? Hey, all right now, and don't it feel good? I used to think maybe that my dreams would never come true, and I just spent my whole life sad and lonely and blue. But I know what it's like to be happy. I learned that today. Like a princess, I danced with a prince, and I found my own way. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. And don't it feel good? Hey. I feel alive, I feel love, I feel love that's really real. I feel alive, I feel love, I feel love that's really real. I'm on sunshine, baby. Oh, oh yeah, I'm on sunshine, baby. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good?
Hello, Cinderella. Where have you been?
You know exactly where I've been. I'm just here to my mother sings and I'll be gone.
I don't think so, Cinderella.
You know too many things that can be used to embarrass this family and prevent Drizella from marrying the prince.
You're the most evil, cruel woman I've ever known, and I feel sorry for you.
You feel sorry for me? You've lived in filth as a servant for most of your life, treated no better than a dog. How can someone like that feel sorry for me?
Because I have people who care about me, love me. You are unloved. No one will care when you're gone, not even your own daughters. You will be forgotten.
We'll see who's forgotten. Drizella, grab her. And Anastasia, make sure Anna's still locked up in her room. I'll get some rope.
Actually, Mother, better go check on Anna. Anastasia can't work locks. She'll grab Cinderella.
Fine. Quick, Cinderella, you need to run.
What? Is this a trip?
No, I'm sorry, Cinderella. I never saw how horrible we all were before. I've been in your place lately, and it's a bad place to be. I hope someday you can forgive me and we can be real sisters with one another. Quick, run now while you can.
What is the meaning of this, Anastasia?
I won't be a part of your rotten schemes anymore, Mother.
I'll deal with you later. As for you,
Mother, the Queen, the Prince, and their and guards are at the door. What do we do?
I guess it's over, Lady Tremaine.
Nonsense. You will tell the prince he is mistaken. You will tell him you are not the girl from the ball.
Why would I do that?
Because if you don't, I'll have Anna sold far away to the worst place I can find. She is still a servant in my household, and I can do away with her as I please. Let them in, Drusilla. Welcome to my humble home.
That's her mother, the girl from the woods who was carried away, and also from the ball.
I'm sorry, sir. I was at the ball this evening. I'm the girl from the woods, but not the ball.
Not true. Explain this. What's that in your hand?
I found this outside.
That's true. Cinderella's always picking up trash and trinkets off the ground. She somehow escaped the gypsies, and we found her here cleaning up like the good servant sister she is.
That's true. We are very shocked and pleased to see her. Isn't that right, Anastasia?
Not really.
Anastasia?
What do you mean, young lady?
She means nothing. She's just a simple-minded girl. She can barely feed herself.
Silence. We do not appreciate being interrupted. What do you mean, young lady?
I mean, Your Majesty, that my mother and sister are lying. Cinderella is the girl from the ball. They threatened to send Cinderella's dearest friend away if she told you the truth. We have been vile and cruel people towards Cinderella. I hope by telling the truth now, I can begin to give up for all the years of mistreatment. I'm sure you'll see that the slipper fits beautifully. They both will.
Is this true?
Yes.
It was my mother's idea. She made me do it. I'm as much as a victim as poor Cinderella. Maybe even more.
Spoiled little brat.
You are both disgusting people. It is a crime to lie to the queen, and you're both quite guilty. Guards, take these two things to the dungeon. We always need workers in our royal sewers.
No, help me, please. No.
As for their property, Cinderella, this house and all in it belongs to you. As for you, Anastasia, I will go easy on you. I think you shall remain here as a servant in Cinderella's home.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, except that Anastasia can stand here in my home as a sister with Anne and myself. I will have no servants in this house.
Thank you. Wonderful. Now we can have a wedding. The prince will marry Cinderella. No! What? I told you I don't want to get married. We just chased this girl all over the countryside and you don't want to marry her? I don't want to marry her, at least not right now.
I don't want to get married either, right now.
For crying out loud, what's wrong with getting married? Nothing.
It's just not what we want to do right now.
Your father is not going to be happy about this, but if this is what you both really want, I will live with it. Thank you, Mother.
Wonderful. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pretty worn out. How about we let Anna out of her room, have a hot cup of tea, and celebrate the end of a very exciting evening?
So Cinderella and the prince did not marry. Well, not right away anyway. And both had many exciting adventures in many far lands, which we're not going to tell you about. However, there's one thing you can be sure of. They lived happily ever after.